we would have exchanged notes with together, we would have celebrated ourselves. But still, there is always a hope in whatever you are doing. I think this will be kept in records of FLO forever, ladies, 2019-20, that we did something which was unusual. We did a change of guard, which is being seen by everybody pan India. Every chapter is there to congratulate the other chapter when the change of guard for the chapter is happening. And this is the feeling of togetherness that we're getting in this Zoom platform. We must celebrate this feeling also today. I also want to say two lines here, though I would be doing my final speech on the 12th of May, when we will have national change of guard and when I hand over the baton of FLO to Janvi Phuket, the president-elect. It has been an incredible year for me, and I relished every moment that I spent as president of FICCI Ladies Organization. Please join us on 12th of May at 4:15 p.m. when our chief guest, Mrs. Nirmala Sitaraman, will come and make us do change of guard virtually that day. And don't forget that we are celebrating every day. Even we have done our change of guard, we become great friends together. I only want to say one thing, ladies, is when I became the president of FICCI Ladies Organization, I had a vision. And at the end of the year, all I can say is that this organization is a great organization which lets you live your vision. You should have the vision to do what you want to do, and this organization just doesn't stop you. And that's my take back from this organization. And that's my message to all of you who are sitting today on this online platform with me. Let me formally start this change of guard for chapters. We wanted to do this change of guard virtually before Janvi takes over because we already lost around 1 month of time from what we were supposed to do on 13th, 14th, and we come to 8th of May. If we had done first the national change of guard and then we would have approached the chapters to do change of guard, then we could have lost other 4 or 5 days, which was really not. And Janvi this way can take over with her whole team at once. Let me start the function of today. Let me start with first chapter who is going to do change of guard, FLO Uttarakhand. The chapter has been the last in the list in alphabetical order, but we picked this up from the first point and the first change of guard because we wanted, this is on the map of India. This is on top of map of India, and we wanted to start with Himalayas in our mind, with all the Devi Devtas in our mind, and so here is FLO Uttarakhand that we're starting our change of guard with. Ladies, we also had started chapter awards this year, and before me it was done by Malvika Rai, who is here in her year, and then I realized that it was a very good idea to create this sense of sort of doing better and better for the chapters and excel in any one thing, because when you come in this organization, you don't have only one vision. You have many things, multiple things. FLO is about plethora of things that we do. Each chapter can excel in one thing that we are doing, and we can identify and recognize that chapter in that one thing. I take pleasure in announcing today the award for FLO Uttarakhand that we have conferred on them. The award to Uttarakhand goes for the best networking amongst members. I want you to give them a big round of applause. Their award can be shown on screen, please, IT team. Thank you. Why I chose to give this award to this chapter and all of us sat together to decide this award was because the chapter created and executed an experience that allowed members to have a commendable first experience and lasting impression about FLO with a fine balance of business dialogue, member networking, insight into industry experience, and business opportunity in Uttarakhand. Getting together members, getting together everybody in this unity of FLO is what they've achieved. So therefore, congratulations, Nazia. Please come and give your final speech. Nazia.
Many thanks, Harjinderji. A big thank you to you. And thank you for this marvelous surprise that we as a chapter are delighted to receive. Thank you for encouraging us. Thank you for acknowledging the work that we did. And we're very happy and proud to receive it as a young chapter. Many thanks to you and the Presidium for this wonderful reward for the work we put in this year. It's a great morning, and I feel truly privileged and humbled to hand over the mantle to a new team. It's been an incredible year, and this year's been really special. If I may present our chapter's year annual presentation through a video before I formally hand over the charge to the incoming chairperson. I would request the Secretariat to please play my video.
Uttarakhand is a young hill state in northern India and has a very young FICCI chapter. The state is broadly divided into the Garhwal and Kumaon mountain regions. When I took over as chairperson of the Uttarakhand chapter, my goal was to present to the state its very first all-women chamber of commerce and what women entrepreneurs and professionals can achieve in mainstreaming by becoming part of India's largest all-women chamber of commerce, FICCI. I believe that the first step to empowerment is the knowledge that our strength is our inner marvel. I therefore ventured into my journey and tenure as chairperson with the motto, Wonder Women.
FLO under Nazia as a chairperson has helped me in taking out a Wonder Woman in me.
Being a member of the FLO definitely makes me feel like a Wonder Woman.
Nazia identified the inner marvel amongst each and every person who was associated with her in this year.
You have been a Wonder Woman, and this year the way you have handled things with such a great leadership qualities, with a clear vision, it's really been amazing.
The inner marvel I discovered about myself through FLO and especially through capacity building program is that you can be an introvert.
I have many rich experiences through FICCI, like interactions, networking, capacity buildings, which really make me feel Wonder Woman.
We have also realized our own inner strengths. It had helped me out in my profession, working with bureaucrats and government. And I came out as a Wonder Woman, working together, solving problems together.
Through my 2 years of membership is the discovery of strength that I have within myself to face the challenges both in my personal and professional life.
The success of FLO Bazaar really motivated and made me believe in my leadership skills, through which I discovered the Wonder Woman within me.
To give our members a meaningful and focused experience, we created 3 broad program types.
My interactions with the women of substance across diverse enterprises in the city, be it through networking meets, retreats, face-to-face meetings with government bodies, significantly contributed towards both my professional and personal life.
Through programs hosted by FICCI, I've met some amazing people from different walks of life.
At FLO, we women are growing together. There is connection, network, learning, and a deep sense of tribe.
My favorite event would be the rafting trip to Rishikesh, where we interacted with the members, had a gala time.
The beautiful memories created during the networking event Mango Party will be cherished for a long time.
opportunity to attend a program of FICCI FLO with the Forest Department of Uttarakhand.
जिसमें उन्होंने इस बात की प्लेज ली कि वो फ्रेंड्स ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट की तरह अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन करेंगे। उत्तराखंड के जो अगर आप परिस्थितियां देखें तो यहाँ विमेन folk खासतौर से उनकी डिपेंडेंस फॉरेस्ट पे बहुत ज्यादा है।
And I really got impressed to know how they are working for the betterment of the society.
Ajay is completing her term as the FICCI FLO chairperson for the Day-1 chapter, and I had the chance to interact with her in one of the sessions that was conducted on industrial and labor law, in which I participated as a speaker. I wish her all the best for her future endeavors.
FICCI FLO की चेयरमैन नाजिया जी ने जिस तरह महिलाओं को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने के लिए उत्तराखंड में काम किया है, श्रम विभाग के साथ मिलकर भी उन्होंने काफी काम किया है। श्रम मंत्री के रूप में उत्तराखंड के मैं हरक सिंह रावत उनके इन काम की बहुत बहुत प्रशंसा करता हूँ, उनको धन्यवाद देता हूँ।
My compliments to FLO Uttarakhand and Ms. Nazia for organizing V2G dialogue through their initiative face to face with the government. I'm looking forward for more such rewarding interactions and mutually advantageous association.
Their capacity building and networking series have been very enriching programs.
FICCI FLO Uttarakhand chapter has really changed my life as a whole. It has not only developed my personality, I could interact better. I'm so happy working along with our chairperson Nazia.
She offered me to chair the literature committee for the FLO FICCI Day-1 chapter for her year, and also invited me to conduct a workshop for working women professionals called Women at Workplace at WIC last year.
To empower low-income, middle-income, and grassroots women, we created 3 distinct initiatives.
FLO UK team has really worked hard under the guidance of our chairperson Nazia for the upliftment of women and underprivileged children by giving them skillful training and build their confidence.
In the year 2019-20, I discovered that in my designation, I can work for the empowerment of the girl child and women through our capacity building series and skilling initiatives. I organized various workshops for the underprivileged girl, children, and women.
My skilling program, which has really helped me out in coming out with the innovative and creative ideas through which we have generated employment for the ladies, and now we are working on the sustainable livelihood projects.
Our main work areas are women empowerment and skilling. We also work for child rights, child education, and child protection.
To facilitate training of products owned and sold by women, we curated FLO Bazaar. An initiative that has been a significant breakthrough for me in Uttarakhand is the creation of industry committees. Our members represent more than 40 industries, and we have successfully created 28 mainstream industry committees. These committees will enable us to reach out to the government and B2B enterprises, focusing on the specific issues concerning each industry. And in the final section, we showcase our enriching pan-India and international FLO delegation experiences.
It was a matter of great pride representing our country during our delegation trip to Israel and Jordan.
My trip to Israel, where I had the opportunity to get to meet the Chamber of Commerce, and that is, I believe, was beyond my reach.
I would like to mention that the chapter members came forward for the IAM planning program.
This amazing program called the Leadership Program, which was at IIM Bangalore. And I engaged with some amazing entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs especially, and to learn so much about how to engage with today's economy. Thank you so much, Vicky.
I'd like to congratulate you for a very, very successful year. And I'd like to say how much I've admired you for the admirable way you've conducted yourself throughout your tenure as Uttarakhand Chairperson. All your events have been very diverse and well thought out.
Being such a young chapter, they really have done so much. Meeting Nazia has been an absolutely brilliant experience. She is very dynamic and very inclusive in all her activities. All the other girls on the Uttarakhand team who we've met at the various GBs, interstates and travels together have been such a fun and sorted and dynamic group.
Nazia, you've done a brilliant job with bringing in new things into FLO Uttarakhand. I admire the way you formed a team to lead industry-wise committee. You enhanced it by appointing an industry stalwart from amongst your members to head each prominent industry committee. It's a bonded, really synergized chapter. I congratulate you from the bottom of my heart.
I would like to congratulate Nazia and the entire board of FLO Uttarakhand chapter for a wonderful year in office. The chairperson and the members of the Uttarakhand chapter enriched our GB in Coimbatore and Kariguri. I would acknowledge Nazia as a dynamic leader who took the Uttarakhand chapter to greater heights. And I was able to experience it throughout all the GBs and the international delegation. The entire chapter stands united as one team.
On a more personal note, I connected with you during the Israel trip and knew then itself that I was enriched to have you as a friend. May the bond that we have created last a lifetime.
It truly has been a tremendous year. I, along with my wonderful team of office bearers and the executive committee, had set out to make our president, Harjinder Kaur Talwar's vision a reality. Looking back at the journey we started last year, I'm very happy to share that in this 1 year, FICCI FLO Uttarakhand has truly achieved recognition and the status of a serious chamber of commerce. I'm humbled and honored to have served FICCI FLO and my chapter as chairperson. I'm incredibly proud of this chapter and believe that this chapter will change the course of economic leadership for the women of Uttarakhand. The FICCI FLO journey in Uttarakhand will continue and emerge as the strongest women's economic forum in times to come. This journey will continue with able leaders bearing the mantle and leading us into the future.
Thank you, everybody. That was our chapter's presentation, everything that we did in the past 1 year. I would like to quote Margaret Mead. She said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." I would like, in fact, to take this moment in history, as I step down as the chairperson of FICCI FLO Uttarakhand, to devote this minute and moment to thank that wonderful small group of people who helped me change the world and who I could join to change the world. I start by thanking the government of Uttarakhand, our honorable governor, Srimati Baby Rani Maurya, and our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Trivendra Singh Rawat, and the entire cabinet of the government of Uttarakhand, the bureaucracy of the government of Uttarakhand, who helped us throughout the year to do our magnificent programs. In fact, the government hosted us for almost all our face-to-face programs. A big thank you from FICCI and FICCI Uttarakhand to the government of Uttarakhand. I would now like to thank, respectfully, in order, our past President's Council, the elders. I humbly and with sincere gratitude thank you for showing us the way always, for being our mentors, for guiding our chapter, for guiding FICCI from what it had started to what it has become. We always look up to you. You are the role models and the examples that we follow. A very sincere thank you to all of you in the past President's Council. I would now like to thank all my co-chairs, all 16 of them. It has been such an incredible journey. And I love each one of you. And I think we have all become friends for life. Thank you, all of you, each one of you, from the bottom of my heart. I would now like to thank the Presidium, and in the Presidium, the team, the Secretariat, the team of the Secretariat, Executive Director Rashmi Sarita, Joint Director Ankurita Pathak. I would like to thank Anshu. I would also like to thank Pushpinder ji, who has spent an incredible time on our chapter. Thank you so very, very much. I would also like to thank Archana ji and Smriti Puri ji, the National Treasurers, who again handheld us in this chapter and brought us to where it is and spent a lot of time on us and guided us every minute. A big, big thank you to you. Now I would like to thank the most important segment of my journey, the people who held the pillars, the rudders, the sails, the wheels, in fact, the foundation and the pillars to the structure that I hold as FICCI Uttarakhand, my executive committee members and my office bearers. I want to first thank Kiran Bhattacharya, my senior vice chair, in fact, chairperson-elect, she's going to take over today, for having been a true friend, for showing that in leadership, camaraderie works better than competition. And in camaraderie, we achieve collective goal. And she has truly, truly been a soldier. We've worked together and we've marched together in this journey as soldiers hand in hand. Thank you, my dear friend, and I wish you a wonderful year. And I shall be there with you like you were there for the chapter since its inception. I shall be there with you throughout, and I wish you the very best. I now also want to thank Ruchi Jain, our treasurer, who has done an incredible job bringing the accounts into shape, holding it together and making sure that we did not run into deficits and we could execute more than 40 or 50 programs with the limited money that we have. Ruchi's worked day and night, including the entire past week. Thank you very much, Ruchi, and thank you very much, Parminder ji, for holding our treasury strongly. I now want to thank two of my favorite people who became friends through FLO. Komal Batra, the secretary of the chapter, a personal friend. She's been a guiding light since I first joined FLO. We've participated in so many activities together and shared the FLO spirit together. So every time I saw darkness, I would look to her and she would throw light. And I thank you for the strength you've given to me as a friend, as secretary, and as a very good secretary to the chapter. Thank you, Komal, and congratulations on being the senior vice chair. I also now want to thank a very special friend, a dear friend, Dr. Neha Sharma. So every time I sinked into darkness, she pulled me out like a lifeguard, like God's miracle hand. And Neha has been a true friend. And I think one of the biggest earnings I take from FLO Uttarakhand is a friend like Neha who always stands by you like a rock. And I think that is a huge achievement. And that's what you get when you join a chamber like FICCI Flow. It's full of surprises. Thank you, Neha. Thank you to the other office bearers. Thank you, Rashi. And thank you to the incoming office bearers who also helped us throughout the year. Now I say a very special thank you to Janabi Fukan, our incoming president, and Ujwala Singhania, the senior vice president of FICCI Flow. Thank you very much for being there for the chapter. We've had such a wonderful time with you as a chapter throughout all our trips. A big heartfelt thank you to both of you. I also thank all the past presidents and governing body members we met through all the delegations and all our travels. A big thank you to each one of you. I reserve the most special thanks to two people who've made a lot of impact to my life this year. The first is my father, who passed away earlier. I skipped a lot of family time in my time as chair this year, but he understood, and I believe he would be happy to know that everything that we did impacted the lives of many people. I want to say a big thank you to my family, my dad especially, my mom and my husband and my siblings. A big thank you. And most of all, my deepest thank you is to our president, Harjinder Kaur Talwar. And I reserved it for the last because this is the most special one. And I want to tell you, Harjinder, how you inspire me, not just as a leader, but as a person. In your tenure as the president of such a prestigious organization, what I learned and what I saw is that leadership is all about compassion and empathy. And I learned that the most from you. You pushed all of us into the forefront. You allowed all of us, like you said in your opening words, you allowed all of our visions to fly, while you also pushed us to bring your vision to life. It's an extraordinary capacity for any leader. You have inspired each one of us distinctly and individually. And most of all, the compassion that you've showed, how you've showed to us that you understand us first as people, and then us, then in our capacities as chairpersons of each of our individual chapters. You allowed us to bloom. You allowed our individualities to bloom. You are the one who forged the spirit of camaraderie between all of us chairpersons and the love that we have for each other. You stood by me as not just the president of a national body, but as a woman leader who truly lives every word she says and truly practices every word she practices, every word she writes and every word she says. I'm very, very proud of you, Harjinder. I'm very proud to know you. I'm very humbled and honored to know you. And I'm very glad and very happy to have served as chairperson in your tenure. A big thank you to you and a very big hug to you. Many, many thanks. Thank you, everybody. And thank you to all the members of FLO and FLO Uttarakhand. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Nazia, you are an awesome person. I must say this. Can we have the official and virtual change of guard now? Can we have the slides play for this, please? And Janvi, after this, you please come and welcome your team. Janvi?
Welcome to the new team. And thank you, Nazia, for that great journey you shared with us.
Can I interrupt you, Janvi, for a minute?
Yeah.
Your chair has to do her acceptance speech first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before the acceptance speech, we have a short video on Kiran. Maybe please introduce her through the movie.
Yeah.
May I please request the Secretariat to play the movie on our incoming chairperson?
I congratulate Mrs. Kiran Todaria for her tenure of 2020-21 as chairperson of Uttarakhand chapter. FLO Uttarakhand has done successful programs under tourism, skill development, sustainable livelihood for women, empowerment initiatives that benefited large number of women. All the best to Kiran Todaria for her new term. I wish her all success as chairperson of the Uttarakhand chapter.
Janvi, Kiran Bhatt, please give your acceptance.
I believe she's on mute. Kiran, can you unmute yourself? We can't hear her.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
now we can hear you, but we can't see you.
Okay, then I'll do. All right. Good morning, everyone. It's a proud moment for me. I feel very humbled and privileged to accept a chairperson for the FICCI FLO Uttarakhand Chapter 2021. I would like to thank all our past presidents, our president, our senior vice president, our vice president, Executive Director, all chairpersons, and my fellow incoming chairs. This is a very difficult time for all of us, representing various industries and businesses, as due to pandemic COVID-19, each one of us has suffered one way or the other. FICCI FLO belongs to the largest apex business chamber, and we as a young chapter understand our responsibilities to be able to contribute our best in different spheres, and we pledge to empower all the women entrepreneurs around us. I would also like to say that my personal beliefs are very much in sync with our vision of our national president, sustainable practices and livelihood. The lockdown phase has made us all realize that we all need to take this break, rethink, and mold ourselves in a way that we grow up with the nature in a very balanced approach. I feel I'm very lucky, as I have been working in the field of adventure tourism and hospitality for almost past 3 decades, and nature has always been very close to my heart. My vision is to identify and implement sustainable economic reforms in various sectors in association with the support from the government of our state. Last but not the least, I would like to say a very, very big thank you to Nazia, who's been the best chair, and I hope she'll be guiding us as we've done it. I also want to say big thank you to my senior vice chair, Komal Batra. She's always been a big help. I also want to thank personally to Dr. Neha Sharma, to Ruchi, Charu as a joint treasurer, Gauri, Tripti, and a cabinet minister, Sri Subodh Unyalji, our chief minister. Last but not the least, my family. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You have to formally accept.
Tanvi,
Yes.
you please take over.
Shall I take over? Congratulations to the new team at FLO Uttarakhand. You have taken on this work. One second. Do not rethink for FLO Uttarakhand and the rest of the chapter that we will be introducing in it. Do not be disheartened. This is going to be the new normal. We will be innovative and we will find a way to work this together. At the base of our work is our work for women, and that will not stop. And since we understood that, and we appreciate that sustainability is the key to whatever we want to carry forward, we will do this together. I want to congratulate Kiran Bhattacharya, Senior Vice Komal Batra, and give a good thank you to Nazia, who held the fort so well. You have understood as a very young chapter, you all have performed very dynamically, and you've kept the team together. This is the way we look forward to working, and we will take this forward as the new normal. Be innovative, do not be disheartened. The pandemic will come and it'll go, hopefully, but innovation will remain. So let's think about how we can work this together. And I welcome you to 2020. Next.
Thank you, Janaviji.
Nazia, will she introduce her team? Incoming chair, the chair, new chair.
Yes, so we have put another movie together to introduce our team.
Yeah.
If we may be allowed to play that.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So our new team for this year, Kiran Bhattacharya will be our chairperson, Komal Batra, our senior vice chairperson, Dr. Neha Sharma, our vice chairperson, Ruchi Jain, our treasurer, Gauri Suri, our secretary, Priti Bail, our joint secretary, Charu Chauhan, our joint treasurer, and Shikha Prakash shall be the executive secretary of our executive committee. I welcome each one of you and I congratulate each one of you. I pass on the baton to all of you. Please take this chapter forward with love and with care and with respect. Many congratulations and thank you to all of you.
Janvi, will you please announce your GB members from Uttarakhand? And after that, 2 past presidents, please give your any 2, and then we'll move on like this.
So the GB members from Uttarakhand are Kiran Bhattacharya, Chairperson, Senior Vice Chairperson Komal Batra, and immediate past Chairperson Nazia Izzuddin Yusuf. Congratulations and welcome to the GB.
Thank you, Janvi.
Any past president who would like to say at end of each chapter, I would invite one of you to come and say some encouraging, statements to us, because all of us need this in this virtual change of guard. So any of you who would like to say, past presidents of FLO, please unmute yourself or tell us, send a message on chat.
I'm going to request Vasvi Bharatram to take the initiative and say the first message.
Vasvi? I don't think she's Vasvi Bharatram. Yeah.
Vasvi, are you there?
Vasvi, are you there? Kiran, she's not there. So I think.
I would like to say something.
Yeah.
It would have been good if she was there the chapter. But I echo Nazia's sentiments in being completely delighted to have met this group of very enthusiastic and friendly and outgoing and wonderful girls. I think they present extremely well. I'm always looking at communication skills, and I feel that they have one of the best. They've done exceedingly well, and there is a lesson to be learned from how they present, but to everyone. Many congratulations, and may you go from strength to strength. And wherever you go, be very careful about both Nazia and Neha Sharma. And this is a private joke between us, but I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Best of luck, girls. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kiran. We have next chapter. I think we start with the next chapter, Anshu. Rashmi?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is the next chapter?
Pune,
Rashmi,
Pune chapter, ma'am.
Yeah.
Pune chapter.
Okay, Pune. Can I request you to put the spotlight on Ritu Chhabria once I do my welcome? FLO Pune chapter, Ritu Chhabria and team. One of the most empowered team that I had for any chapter this year is FLO Pune. They really have worked towards empowering women and empowering women at grassroots. They made sure that the economic empowerment theme that I had taken up, that is fulfilled for the women which they had identified and who were the most needy. Therefore, for FLO Pune, this year award goes for the category. Give me a moment, please. Will you please mute yourself? The award in the category goes to FLO Pune for work towards sustainable development goals for women. Why we chose Pune for this award was because Ritu Chabria and her team supported 100 widowed women farmers and transformed them. They made a great impact in district of Osmanabad, and in total, ladies, they have supported 1,380 women farmers. So therefore, this award goes to Ritu Chabria, Pune. Before I ask Ritu Chabria to say a few words, please show her award slide. Ritu Chabria, will you please come and do your presentation? Ritu Chabria, please. Ritu C. You can see Ritu C. IT team.
It's Gayatri. The computer says Gayatri.
Gayatri.
Yeah.
Gayatri. Yeah. She's sitting on Gayatri's laptop. Yeah. Yes, Ritu, please go on.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Ajimbaji. This has been a great moment. Really happy to receive this award. I think we have really reached out to the vision that you had, and we have been very, very successful in doing what we had aimed to do. So a full circle completed at Pune. And we thank you for this vision, and thank you for all the encouragement and inspiration that you've been throughout the year. Thank you so much. And I accept this on behalf of Pune chapter. Thank you.
Welcome, Ritu. So it's time for you to showcase the work that Pune has done. Please tell us about the work that you've done.
Super. So should we see the video first and then I do
Go
my
ahead.
speech?
You
Yeah.
be the the controller of the.
So the video, please, if I may ask.
A journey that began exactly 1 year ago, with women who wanted to drive change, accelerate growth, and initiate transformation. Spearheaded by Ritu Chabria, who also brought on board her holistic experience. To initiate rural to urban transformation, we adopted the 4 E's approach: empower, enrich, engage, employ. We have taken 33 initiatives to empower the underprivileged throughout the year. In addition to that, over 54 events were planned and organized for the members of FICCI FLO Pune. We wanted to engage with and enrich the lives of our FLO members through these events. Considering the fast-paced lifestyle, we urged our members to give utmost importance to their health and well-being with an interactive session with Shilpa Shetty. The members loved it, so we brought some more fitness, making it more interesting with each session. Oh, and we count laughter as fitness too. We know that mental health is just as important as physical well-being, which is why we conducted various sessions on mental health and spiritual well-being. While we ensured that our members stayed healthy, we also extended support to make healthcare accessible and affordable for the underprivileged. We started with a 2-pronged approach by enhancing the skills of FLO members and by making rural India independent through vocational training. Helping the dynamic, career-oriented women of FICCI, we conducted multiple sessions to give their professional skills a boost. Our work to enable women from low-income backgrounds in rural areas has empowered them to lead a dignified life through our programs Swayam and Skilling. Under Swayam, we wanted to fuel women entrepreneurship. In line with the National Initiative of Agriculture and Farming, we supported widowed women farmers in Osmanabad. Our mission was to equip each woman with skills to convert crop to cash. As part of rural to urban transformation, we initiated projects to help women be financially independent by giving them spaces in urban malls and potential marketplaces. With every initiative, we are helping these women reclaim their place in society and break the shackles of patriarchy that have kept them from fulfilling their dreams. We gave wings to the ambition of many women entrepreneurs through our initiative, FLO Bazaar, thus giving them a platform to give a boost to their business. We believe that skilling is equally important to pull these women out of poverty, which is why we undertook the initiatives to do the same. To lay a strong foundation for the coming years, various important MOUs were signed. We were also laying another foundation by helping girls get the great education they rightfully deserve. Many girls couldn't attend school because of the long distances, so we made it easier for them by providing bicycles. We supported deserving girls with scholarships to ensure that the lack of finances doesn't come in the way of their education. We supported a unique initiative, Aji Baichi Shala, to support senior citizens with education as well. We set out to ensure the underprivileged also get an equal chance at recreational activities and made them a part of our celebrations. In our endeavor to shape an inclusive society, we initiated various programs for the differently abled. Continuing our work to empower the society, we initiated the Skilling Project at the Women's Central Prison in Yerwada because empowerment should not As we look back, we know that over 1,380 women will be pulled out of poverty. Over 1,380 women will contribute to the nation's growth. We are also proud of our team members who came forward to save our planet. We are happy to share that together we completed the 5th edition of our flagship event, the Pune Marathon. Recognizing all the efforts put in by the members and the unsung women heroes, we also announced the first ever FICCI Vocational Awards and Chairperson's Awards. In our commitment to help the society in every possible way, the members have always stepped up in times of crisis, inching closer to the end of an Our young members, Payal and Gayatri, made us all proud by uniting not just Pune, but the entire nation to work towards finding solutions to hack the global pandemic with their unique initiative, Hack the Crisis India. We made India proud by also winning at the global level. And we are humbled by the support we received from the various ministries. Representing India on a global level, these two young stars were all over the news. And the support kept pouring in. We were up to a lot more during this lockdown. Understanding that such difficult times can trigger stress, we help the members relax, refresh, rejuvenate, and recycle. Helping members connect with each other and keep learning from the safety of their homes, we began conducting some fun and interactive sessions via digital platforms such as Facebook and Instagram. Now, as we finally come to the end of the year, we are proud to have laid the foundation of impactful change for the coming members. Fondly looking back, we know we created a significant impact and have touched many lives. And all of this has only been possible with the support of our National FLO President, Harjinder Kaur Talwar. A heartfelt thank you to our very dedicated executive committee, coffee leaders, and all the city chapter chairs who have now become our friends forever. Thank you to the prestigious dignitaries and speakers for gracing us with their presence and support. And last but not the least, the teams that work tirelessly behind the curtains so that we can put up a great show. Thank you for helping us transform lives. Thank you for helping us engage, empower, enrich, and employ.
Very well done, Ritu.
Thank you.
We
Thank
wait
you
for
so
your
much.
speech. You are on mute.
Thank you. Oh. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Lovely. So good afternoon, respected governing body, past presidium, our dear President Harjinder Kaur, chairpersons, and all my fellow FLO friends. I am truly humbled to have led a little more than 365 days, fulfilling the national vision of agriculture and farming. Thank you once again for the award that we were just bestowed upon. I started the year as the accidental chairperson. No plans, no ideas. However, after careful consideration and discussion, my vision of urban to rural emerged, and alongside this concept were the 4 E's: to enrich, engage, employ, and empower women from all stratas of society. We began by taking baby steps and concluded by impacting 1,380 women from our society. Keeping in line with the national vision, FLO Pune in June 2019 supported 100 widowed women farmers. We began with identifying women and helping them with land acquisitions, training, packaging, pricing, and marketing. These were the steps taken to make the project a great success. Today, as a result of our initiative, 60% of the women have been able to repay their debts and support their children's education. Vulnerable women such as women prisoners and women inflicted with HIV have been empowered to lead a dignified life as well. Our 2 major fundraising activities this year were the FLO Bazaar that brought us 33 lakhs and the FLO Pune Half Marathon that brought us 1 crore 22 lakhs. The highlight of this year's marathon was that the routes were certified by an Australian body and also recognized by the Pune District Athletic Association. A legacy that we are leaving behind is the BSc Nursing and Agricultural Scholarships, the first of its kind for Pune chapter. Our scheduled events came to an abrupt halt in March. However, FLO Pune was swift to adapt to online sessions to engage our members with 25 sessions with vibrant lineup of eminent speakers and our own talented members. HackerChrist India, an online hackathon series, was organized and put FLO on an international platform. We were supported by the Ministry of IT and Electronics, Métis Startup Hub, and MyGov, to name a few. FLO Pune was also invited to be part of the Global Hack, which was a great and exciting learning experience for those who were involved. This saw my vision of urban and rural expand to an international platform. 2 natural calamities this year, FLO Pune stood strong and supported, were the Pune floods in September 2019 and the ongoing COVID-19 since March 2020. This year gone by has highlighted and enriched me in many ways, which culminated in successful and gratifying projects. As a chairperson, behind me was a battalion assisting me with planning and meeting targets. I thank my EC, FLO members, Pune back offices, Delhi back offices for their support and constant encouragement. Thank you on behalf of the Pune chapter for this great platform. And I take this opportunity to welcome Anita Sanas, our incoming chair. Thank you, and thank you for everything. Thank you, Harjinder.
Thank you, Ritu and team, for giving me a wonderful chapter and for helping me accomplish the vision of goal that we had all set out. Thank you, Ritu. Anita, can I request you to please come do your presentation and give your acceptance?
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Ritu, for handing the baton over to me. Respected President Harjinder ji, respected incoming President Janvi ji, respected members of the Presidium and Governing Body, Chairperson of each chapter, and my fellow friends. I feel truly honored to be coming in as the 6th Chairperson of FICCI FLO Pune. These are really unprecedented times when we are taking on the chair, but as the saying goes, When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Being a spiritual healer and a life coach, my one mantra that I keep telling my students is never look at any situation as a problem. Instead, look at it as a challenge that has come in front of you. And if you have inner resilience, you can surpass anything. I strongly believe that energy flows where attention goes. So we all, coming on as chairpersons, are going to focus our energies on what best we can do this year to be most productive and help make a mark by reaching out to society in every way that we can. My past chairs, you have just seen what Ritu has done throughout the year. All my past chairs have left a huge legacy behind with the various initiatives undertaken by them, which I will take forward to the best of my ability. In a short span of 5 years, Pune chapter has really made its mark by undertaking skilling of women and hand-holding them right from inception to making them entrepreneurs. My motto for this year is going to be SMILE, which stands for Sustained, Meticulous, Integrated Learning for Empowerment. Here I talk about not only empowering society, but also empowering our own members in every way that we can. My strength lies not only in my own abilities, but also the support of my committee members, the full-hearted cooperation of my Pune chapter members who are always willing to pitch in whenever required, and my family, especially the children who are making us more tech savvy now. To sum up, I would like to repeat the same. Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you will miss them. And we at Pune chapter are going to grab every opportunity we get to make a mark once again in society. Thank you.
Janvi Fuken.
Thank you, Anita, and a very warm welcome to the FLO family. As you have rightly said, we are with a sustainable, new normal times. So do not worry about the different way we are going to work. This is going to be the way we will take it forward with confidence, with innovation, and with compassion and belief in ourselves. And you've seen the legacy that your Ritu Chabria left for you, and the way you all will go forward with the ideas you have in hand, and our hope for the sustainable livelihood and for women that we are thinking about and talking about. I'm confident we will do all this together. Let me introduce, I take great pride in introducing the governing body members of Pune now. Pune Chairperson Anita Sanas, the Senior Vice Chairperson Usha Poonawala, and immediate past Chairperson Ritu Chabria, and Sangeeta Lalwani of Pune Chapter. Welcome to the FLO Governing Body Council, and look forward to working together. Is there a slide?
Thank you. Anita, will you please introduce your team?
Can Delhi play the slide that I have sent them, please?
Play the slide.
I would like to welcome on board my executive committee for the year 2021. And they are Ritu Prakash Chabria as the immediate past chair, Usha Poonawala, senior vice chair, Neelam Shivlekar, vice chair, Rekha Magar, treasurer, Pinky Rajpal as joint treasurer, and Anita Agarwal as the secretary. Janvi very sweetly has named our WhatsApp group chat as Rockstars 2020-21. So yes, Janvi, under your guidance and tutelage, we all are going to rock this year. Thank you.
Very nicely said. Malvika, can I invite you as past president of FLO to say a few lines for Pune chapter? Malvika Rai.
Thank you, Harjinder. Yes, congratulations to you for putting this together so beautifully. And Janvi, congratulations for you to taking it forward. But Pune holds a very special place because almost all the members I had met who are now in the leadership team. And you guys are doing a great job. I know that this is a very difficult time of the year, but I'm sure you guys are going to innovate so beautifully and come out as winners, because this year is going to be named as a history in the world, not only for FLO, but all over the world. So you're going to make a mark in that way. And I'm sure you are going to do a great job. I would only say, Pune chapter, please stay healthy, keep safe, because I know there's a lot going on with COVID-19 in Pune. So I wish you all the best, and I wish Anita and her team all the best for the year. And just remember that we are all there for you. If there's anything, anywhere you all require, not only for Pune, I'm talking for every chapter, please reach out and we'll be there for you to do it. Thank you very much. Take care. All the best.
Thank you, Malvika. There is one special message that our treasurer wants to give to Ritu Chhabria. Archana Luthra wants to say a line, and then we should move on to the next chapter. Archana Luthra, treasurer, national treasurer, will you please come? Yes, Archana, we can see you. Please talk.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for him to unmute me. Congratulations, Ritu and team Pune, and welcome to Anita. Truly, it has been great working with your team, and you empowered, engaged, and employed all the women, and 1,300 widows were empowered with the free seats that you provided to them. That was a great accomplished by you. And the 1 crore 20 lakhs that you got in as the kitty in the marathon was fabulous and commendable. And it was great working with this whole team. Congratulations, Anita, and all the best to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Archana. We move on to the next chapter, next region rather. This is a region for us, Northeast. Northeast. Anshu, can you unmute Northeast team for us? Is Northeast team there?
Yes, we are. We are here.
Yes, we are here.
Thank you. Northeast team is the team which is very close to my heart, because my very good friend, Janvi Fuken, is going to take over after me as president, and she belongs to this region. So therefore, Northeast team, a special thanks to you for being with me in this year as president of FICCI Ladies organization. You had my very good friend there with you all the time, who guided you through. But I still would like to take this one moment of announcing and saying that the award for ensuring economic empowerment of farmer women by state government goes to you, Northeast. You really worked hard with state government to ensure that these women get all the privileges and whatever schemes government had announced, you could get the best of them for these women. Himkanti Payeng, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but okay. Forgive me for this, whom you honored and helped her get government aid. Payangi has created a self-help group under your advice. So from being a single farmer, now she has a group. Congratulations for making it into turning it into a multiplier effect for economic empowerment of women through government and with the help of government schemes. May I request the Secretariat, the IT team, to show them their award. Thank you. Shruti Malak, the floor is yours. Please give us your presentation.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. Thank you, Harjinder, for this award. And whoever has contributed, to this field of agriculture for which we have got this award, I must thank specially Joshridas Verma, our past chair, and our immediate chair, Sarita Sikaria, who had done wonders in this particular field, talking with the government and keeping the process alive. Even now it's going on. Thank you. And before I give my thanks to my team, can we please have the presentation? The slide. It's a very short one. Thank you. It has been quite an eventful year for us. And I've shown a few of our events that was held during that time. Our thrust area during this year has been a pottery village in Hatyana. The women there had been working and they were a bit disheartened because they were doing things in the traditional way and they could not compete. So we had provided machines to them and also training. And now they are very happy, the entire village, actually the women, it is a pottery village. So now they are having market and they are again taking up pottery. That is one. The second is that we had donated 4 looms to women, to women who actually are taking it up in a big way. And then we have also a tailoring unit, and which there are batches of women coming from very lower strata of the society, and they are now getting trained and doing very well after they have got their certificates. They have got a lot of orders and a very happy lot. And then also, yes, in the field of agriculture, Hemkanti Payeng was one of the women, and there had been 1,000 under her. And thanks to, again, as I said, to Joshi Das Verma and also Sarita Sikaria, who have been pursuing this. So thank you. And yes, I have to thank my entire team, FLO Northeast, Team FLO Northeast, each and every member who have supported me and who have helped me sail through this term. I have to thank my past chairs. Without their support, it would not have been possible to have such a smooth journey. But here I have to make special mention of past chair, Joy Sridas Verma. Anytime I would give her a call, she would I don't look at the time. She would just pick up the call and we would deliberate on different issues. And then Saroj Khemka, past chair. And any event that I put up, the first thumbs up would be from Saroj. Thank you, Saroj, for your support. And then we have Prabhidita Bharati, another past chair, with her positive and cheerful words. It's been so easy. Thank you, Prabhidita. And there have been, yes, I have to thank our past chair, who is now MP, Queen Oja, Srimati Queen Oja. She has been so encouraging. And now that she is in power, she had helped us a lot to reach out to those remote areas. And it has been a great help from Queen Baido. And even now, even today, I was preparing rations for some, it's not ration actually, we are preparing packets for iftar to be distributed to those who are in need, that is. And then apart from the past chairs, I have to thank from my EC team, Juhi. She has always been a big support. She will be coming in, taking over the chair. And then Suruchi in a quiet ways, Suruchi, who is the vice chair, and now she'll be the senior vice chair. Thank you, Suruchi. I have to thank Shweta. Shweta, who is the secretary, and she has been doing great job. Any work that I tell her, yes, ba, that is all she says. And there was never ever, well, I have to check it up or something like that. She's always there saying, yes, ba, I'm going to do it. Thank you, Shweta. And managing the accounts, that has been something which I left completely to Rashmi Manchanda. And she has done it so well. I would say that I never had any problem with money matters with her around, and Gitika Jain helping her. Gitika and Rashmi, thank you for being there. And Meghali, yes, she was also helping in her own way. And I have to thank you all for being there. And now, the time has come to step down. But before that, I have also to make, I have to take the name of a few members who had helped me a lot. Vasavi Acharya, who has helped me with the newsletter and all these news issues, she would do it. Prachi, with her always doing the creatives and all. Thanks to you, Prachi. And then Latika Junjunwala, who is helping me with connecting Zomato. And I would also have to thank Monu Agarwal and Shweta for helping with the birthday wishes. Yesterday, I want to share this with you that yesterday had been a very memorable day for me, thanks to Juhi. She had set up, she had started rolling the wishes coming to me, reminiscing the term, the entire year. And I'm so touched, with the messages coming in from the members who I have at least expected, all their sweet notes I can never forget. And thanks, Juhi, for initiating that. And yes, I have to thank definitely Harjinder for leading us. I don't know how much we could live up to your expectations, but in our own way, we have done whatever we could, keeping in mind your vision. Especially, I know your pet vision is agriculture. So we had tried to do most in this particular field. Thank you, Harjinder, for being there. And Jahnavi. Jahnavi, thank you. And we are so proud that you have taken over as the president. And thank you for being there, Jahnavi. And I think now the time has come to step down and hand over the baton to a very capable person, Juhi Sabu.
Thank you, Shrutiba.
So Juhi, she is a well-being coach, and then she's a co-founder of Teramaya Guwahati. It is a restaurant lounge, a pioneer actually in the Northeastern, that is food and beverage landscape. And she had been the HR professional for 8 years, and she's the mother of 2 children. With the 2 small kids, she's having a very tough time, I know, but then what she has done a great job during my tenure, and wishing you all the best, Juhi.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shrutiba. May I hereby continue?
Yes, Juhi, please continue. Over to Janvi. Janvi, please. Hello, Janvi.
A very warm welcome to Juhi and the Northeast FLO chapter. This is the chapter where I come from and that's closest to my heart. And I know that all of us will work together, FLO and all the 17 chapters, but yes, with Juhi, I know Shruti has left it in good hands. And when we started 12 years ago, it's been a journey of friends and well-wishers, and we've all made this journey together. So I'm very happy to welcome Juhi Sabu, the FLO Northeast chapter. I know that sustainability is the way forward for us in the Northeast, and we will take this mission forward. And let me introduce the governing body members in this. We have Juhi Sabu as the Northeast chairperson. We have the senior vice chairperson as Suruchi Agarwal. The immediate past chair is Shrutimala Dwara. Member of Parliament, Queen Ocha. And we have Prabhitita Barua from FLO Northeast and Pronita Barua of FLO Northeast. Welcome all of you to the FLO GB 2020. Now, may I ask
Juhi for the
next.
Juhi will be giving
yes. Juhi, can I have you? I can't see her here.
Yes.
Juhi, please.
Yes, Janviba.
Come on.
Thank you so much, Shrutiba. And yes, Janviba, having you there at the Presidium. It's a special feeling, an extra special feeling. Maya Angelou had said that I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Namaste and a very good afternoon to our President, Harjinder Kaur, President-elect Janvi Phukan, the Presidium, and all the FLO members present here today. On this occasion, I extend my humble gratitude to the entire family of FLO Northeast and our legacy of leadership for believing in me to take on this mantle of the chairperson of FLO Northeast. I, along with my entire team, are committed to furthering the objectives of FICCI FLO and FLO Northeast, and we hope to create value for womanhood in the region of the Northeast and beyond, paving our path with utmost commitment to the ethos of FLO and with the guidance of the stalwart past leadership of FLO Northeast. So here I'd like to say, Shrutiba, that you're not really stepping down. You're only stepping back and allowing us to take the banner forward. It, of course, also gives my entire team, in fact, the entire family of FLO Northeast, an additional feeling of great pride and allegiance with Janvi Phukan. And actually, we're all trying to get into the practice of not calling her Manu or Manuba, who is an illustrious woman entrepreneur from our region, past chairperson from FLO Northeast. And of course, now we shall see her as the president of FLO. Really looking forward to working alongside your objectives of sustainability, Janvi.
Thank you.
Now, in the backdrop of times which are uncertain and fear-fraught, these words from my guru, Sri Naveen Varshnaya, come to me as the mool mantra of our modus operandi ahead. The problem with the problem is that it does not allow to stay focused on it. Therefore, the 4 words that shall be the cornerstone and the core of everything that we do is connect, revive, sustain, and build. And through this framework of projects held with this spirit, my entire team and I are committed to making an impact on the lives of women in our region and beyond. And I'm able to commit this today on account of the support and faith extended and shown by our senior leadership, my colleagues at FLO Northeast, my guru, my work colleagues, and my entire family. I'm sure that my entire team will echo my sentiments in this moment. May I now take a moment to share my screen and take you through a quick run-through of the profile of the incoming team. May I request? Okay, yes, I have just been given the permission to share my screen. Coming in as Senior Vice Chairperson is Suruchi Agarwal. She's the Vice President, Human Resources at SM Group Guwahati and a mother to 2 children. Vice Chairperson, Meghali Das. She's a multifaceted personality, and grooming and personality development happen to be her forte, apart from the art and craftsmanship of the weaves of Assam, and she's a mother to a son. Secretary, Shweta Jindal. She continues to be the secretary, and we're so glad to have her on the team, faculty with Art of Living and a founder and proprietor with 21st Kilometer. Coming back is our treasurer, Ramita Jhunjhunwala, who is the owner at Bespoke's Silver Articles, and she's a partner with Shiv Shakti Cements. Our joint secretary and the new entrant on the office bearers team, Santa Shri Malik. She's an associate professor, colleague of Shruti Baz at Handy Girls College, and also a handloom and textile designer at ajaka.co, and also a social activist. And continuing in her mantle as the joint treasurer is Gitika Jain with her young and zealous spirit, who's the proprietor of Tiara Jewels. I'm really looking forward to working alongside my entire team. Thank you for giving me this time and this moment.
Thank you, Juhi. Welcome to FLO family. Welcome to FLO family as chairperson of the chapter from where we have the president this year. Can I request, is Abha Dalmia ji there? Abha Dalmia ji is there? Abha Dalmia ji? Okay. Can I request Mukta Jain ji to be coming and saying 2 lines for this chapter? Mukta Jain?
Actually, you can also call Kiran. Kiran,
Yeah,
yes.
she's spoken, so let me take. Yeah, we'll have Kiran
I
also.
spoke the last time. Please take another past president, even though it is my chapter.
She's Garima's iPhone or Garima's computer. Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm there. Hello, everyone. And many congratulations, Shrutimala. You've done a fantastic year, and the initiatives that you have undertaken are really remarkable, and they will make a long impact and be very beneficial to women at large. And congratulations and all the best to Juhi. And I look forward to seeing how you take the chapter forward. Many congratulations and all the best to both of you.
Thank you, Mukta-ji. Secretariat, Kiran, would you like to say a line for Northeast because you launched this?
I'm delighted to see how well you have grown. It's like your child that you delivered with great difficulty, going from Bombay to the Northeast. And of course, I'm extremely proud of Jahnavi taking over the mantle of the head of the organization. I hope you go from strength to strength. I'm very proud of you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kiran. Let's move on to our next chapter, Mumbai. Mumbai, can you unmute the team of Mumbai, please? IT team. Okay, so ladies, as FLO president, I'm very happy to announce the change of guard ceremony now going on to Mumbai. I'm particularly fond of Mumbai because last 2 years, it's every week that I've flown to Mumbai for something or other, some program or other. And every time I would come back with a box full of Alfonsos, which actually made me put on weight. And I was always thinking that my face is becoming broader. Maybe it's the age which is showing. But believe you me, ladies, this year when I've not been to Mumbai and I've not eaten those Alfonsos, you can see the face trimming down, and that's the credit or discredit goes to Alfonsos. But having said that, now let me welcome the chairperson from Mumbai, Anu Bhatia. Anu Bhatia, you were one person that I started talking to even before I took over as president. Your knowledge of finance, your knowledge of banking really made me reach out to you every time that I needed some answer of any of my queries. I would like to announce the award this year for Mumbai. And here is the award for Mumbai is, just give me a second, ladies. Tribal Women Initiative done by Mumbai, FLO Mumbai. FLO Mumbai has worked on the transformation of the most marginalized sectional society, the tribals, and in particular girls and women, linking them to an international organization, GWC, and providing them contemporary IT skills that tie up with Tata Strive will result in jobs of tribal youth. So therefore, the award, special award for Tribal Women Initiative goes to FLO Mumbai. Can I request you to show the trophy, please? Thank you. Anu Bhatia, can I invite you to speak and say a few words here? Anu Bhatia. Yes.
Hi, good afternoon, ladies. Harjinder, on behalf of FLO Mumbai chapter, I accept this award. Thank you very much. It has definitely been a proud moment to sign an agreement with the tribal department, and we are looking forward to building on this relationship and really making a big difference. The wonderful thing is the tribal department has a lot of money, so it's a question of finding the right partners for them, and we look forward to continuing to work with them. The year 2019-20 has been a memorable year. My year as FLO chairperson was a year that gave me so much. It was a year of achievements and a few disappointments. It was a year of learning, working with the team, interactions with FLO members, interactions with FLO partners, and with various senior professionals. I discovered that FLO is a very powerful brand name and that organizations want to collaborate with us. One of our biggest achievements was the MOU with the tribal department, and this will help us in the years forward. I would like to thank Harjinder, our president, for her inspiring leadership, and path-breaking initiatives on MSMEs, agriculture, incubation, and much more. I thank the Presidium for their support. I thank the past chairpersons of FLO Mumbai for being there for all of us. I thank my wonderful team of executive committee members. It's been a pleasure working with you. And to my Mumbai FLO members, thank you for being a part of my FLO family. The year ends, but the memories will remain forever. I wish our incoming president, Janvi, and her team, with a special mention to Ujjwala, because she is from the Mumbai chapter, to my incoming chair, Malu Natarajan, and to the FLO Mumbai Executive Committee. I wish you all the very best in the year ahead, and you can count on me for any support that you need. Thank you. Maybe now play the PPT. Mumbai is different. We don't have a film, we just have a PPT. I'd like to say a few words while the PPT is playing. Go ahead, please, change. This is my executive committee. The theme for the year is to collaborate, to be inclusive, and to accomplish. The collaborations we did achieve were with Ascent Foundation, Barkadat, Bloomberg, Every Woman, Girls Who Code, Institute of Directors, the NGMA, Tata Stripe, and the Tribal Department. Well, the training with GWC has already started with 150 tribal girls, and we are expecting 225 people to be trained through Tata Stripe with an outlay of 1 crore from the tribal department. I'm proud to say that we have continued our skilling initiatives with Nalini and Yasmin, where a total of 600 girls have been trained as beauticians. We've trained 50 girls in driving, and they have jobs as couriers for e-commerce companies. And in our menstrual health and hygiene program, over 700 girls have benefited from our initiative. We've had a wide range of events which covered educational, exhibitions, networking, health, social work, and various events, all of which have been really, really interesting. Delhi, I request you to just run through the slides now. This was a good one with Mrinalini Deshmukh and Pankaj Kohli. Really, really useful. This was a special event where we had the naval team in, very inspiring, very inspirational. Mumbai is about being professional and about, working with businesses. And it's been good to interact with professional forums. It builds up the FLO name, and we look forward to continuing associations with these organizations like Every Woman Forum. Janvi, you'll like this one, which is on environment and cleaning up the city. This has been a rather quiet presentation as compared to the others, but Mumbai works quietly on its objectives. Rajinder, may I introduce Malu?
Please introduce your team, Anu. Yes.
Yeah. So Malu Natarajan, apart from being a very dear friend, is a banker, an entrepreneur, and now in the social space. Malu has experience in varied organizations and several sectors. A chartered accountant by profession, her experience spans multiple geographies with an aptitude for cultural diversity. She was actively associated with the startup space in Singapore, including mentoring young entrepreneurs and being part of various judging panels. She is a trustee of an NGO called Soul to Soul that focuses on promoting sports amongst girls and has been associated with Sanctuary Asia in the environment space. And she is the COO at Roti Bank that focuses on food wastage. She's been an active member of FICCI Mumbai for many years, and it is truly my pleasure to hand over the mantle, or should I say the crown, to her. Welcome, Malu. All the very best to you.
Yes, Malu, your acceptance.
Good afternoon, everyone. And it may sound like an Oscar speech, but I'm going to make it as short as possible. Times are changing, sang Bob Dylan, and it certainly is. We are living in unprecedented times when the old rule books no longer apply. Social distancing is the new norm, and we have adapted by hosting a virtual COG. Let's look at it positively. Under normal circumstances, I would have never had the past national presidents, the GB, my family, or the peers from other chapters attended my chapter COG. I have the honor of having all of you join me today. What, however, does not change are the values that we carry as members of this prestigious organization. I follow a line of excellent leaders in Mumbai and each have made lasting contributions in upholding the values. Special thanks to Harjinder for your excellent leadership and showing us the path ahead. To Anu Bhatia, was wonderful working for you, and we expect you to be around and support us this year and the years to come. Janabi, incoming chairs from all chapters and members of the Mumbai chapter, let's have a rocking year ahead. Thank you very much. Can I introduce my team or later on?
Yep. Play the slide, please.
Thank you. As they say, every empowered woman has a set of strong women watching her back. I have a fabulous team today for 2020-2021. As the senior vice chairperson is Lubaina Shapurwala. She's a dynamic co-founder of Mustang Socks. She has made it a globally recognized fashion accessories within a very short period of time. We have Temina Khandwala as the vice chairperson. She's a director of Paramount Com Private Limited and a co-founder of Casa Amorosa. Sonia Gulani is the executive secretary, author of 4 bestsellers, and entrepreneur in executive search. Neela Parikh is the joint secretary, director of Acres Club, and a part of the governing council of the Green Acres Academy. Sangeeta Mal is the treasurer. She's a writer, a novelist, and a great communicator. Of course, we have Anu Natarajan as well. Sorry, Anu Bhatia. I'm so sorry.
Anu Natarajan is her sister.
Anu Bhatia, the immediate past chair, as part of our council as well. So thank you, and we will do our very best to take FICCI Flow to the next level. Thank you very much.
Janvi Fuken, please. Congratulations, Malu. Janvi Fuken. Janvi. Yeah.
Okay. A very warm welcome to Mumbai chapter. You have understood more than all the other chapters and all of us together how important it is that we work in the new normal. These are just constraints. It will not bind us down. We will find a new way. And that is what we are looking for. We will be innovative, and we will be resilient, and we will be optimistic, and we will lead the way. And we know that FLO Mumbai will deliver the goods for all of us. So I take great pleasure in welcoming to the governing body 2020, our chairperson, Malu Natarajan, senior vice chairperson, Lubaina Shapurwala, and thanks to immediate past chairperson, Anu Bhatia, a special thanks. May I also introduce Bela Rajan and Revati Roy, who are joining us in the governing body 2020 from Mumbai. Welcome and thank you.
Thank you, Janvi. I like the statement. She says, FLO Mumbai will deliver us the goods. So FLO Mumbai, Alfonso's from you.
I will love to.
Next year, Alfonso's from you. Thank you so much. Yes. We move on to, we just left with last 2 ladies, and then rest of the change of guard we'll do tomorrow. The next one is Lucknow, FLO Lucknow. Can I request IT team to switch on the videos and audio of FLO Lucknow, please? We'll quickly finish the last 2 which we are left with. Okay. Lucknow team, the city of Tehzeeb. I loved going there. How many times this year, I don't remember. And every time I'll go to Lucknow and I'll step out of the airport, the chairperson of Lucknow with her big gari of BJP flag waiting there for me, I can never forget that. So thank you, Madhuri, for always being there for me whenever I came to Lucknow. As I just told you that she is, her car carried the flag of BJP, so therefore she was close to government, and therefore the award for her this year goes for most effective government interface, Madhuri Halwasia. Madhuri Halwasia proved it to be very effective bridge between government and FICCI Flow through all the programs that she did. Madhuri Halwasia, congratulations to you for this award, and may I request you to please come and give your speech for the year gone by.
Thank you so much, Harjinder. I am extremely privileged and honored to receive this award from you today. And I thank the past Presidium too. I accept it in all humility and humbleness, knowing that my incoming team is going to feel even more encouraged and motivated to strive to do better and win back many more accolades for a chapter. Thank you. Can we play the slide, please?
Lucknow slide, please. Ladies, I'm sorry, I forgot to invite a past president for Mumbai. Vinita Bimbet, I'll invite you after Lucknow is over. Carry on, Madhuri. Sorry for interruption.
The PPT, please.
IT team. Yeah.
President Harjinder Kaur Talwar, FLO Presidium, past presidents, GB members, chapter chairs, and all fellow members. As I come to the end of my tenure as chairperson, FLO Lucknow, chapter 2019-20, there is a bit of nostalgia, some relief, and above all, thankfulness for what I believe has been a successful term. There has been a lot of learning in terms of managing interpersonal relationships. Though, like I said during my first GB, sometimes I wonder what the fuss was all about. It was all because of the unconditional support of my committee who made it all seem so effortless. Harjinder's vision for this year was very clearly etched out and completely in alignment with the state of Uttar Pradesh. Both agriculture and government engagement is integral to our state and was easy and a joy for me to implement. I started the year with a standing ovation to Harjinder and similarly end it with a standing ovation for someone I have come to admire immensely. Archana Luthra and Smriti Puri, with utmost patience, dealt with all my innumerable questions and uncertainties during the interstate. I am trying to imbibe these qualities of patience and efficiency from you. Thank you for putting up with my incessant nagging throughout the year. Rashmi Sarita, Ankurita, and Anshu Gupta, the executive committee, a huge amount of respect for the amount of hard work you continuously put in. Janvi and Ujjwala, I look forward to being in your GB and seeing a new vision unfolding before us. All the chapter chairs who have been colleagues and are now friends, we have been through thick and thin. Thank you for being there. COVID-19 is a dark cloud that has descended suddenly on humanity. But even the darkest clouds have silver linings. It has shaken our society and economy, but will also open new pathways to change in profound ways, perhaps permanently. The FLO Lucknow incoming team is extremely capable and more than ready to face these challenges, as you will see in the upcoming months. As immediate past chair, I commit to giving them my unconditional support and guidance as they have given me during my tenure. I leave behind a substantial amount for the FLO MSME fund and a bursary towards the training of nurses and paramedical staff at King George's Medical University in Lucknow. It is now my proud privilege to introduce you to Pooja Garg, Chairperson, Lucknow Chapter 2020-21.
Thank you, Madhriji. A very good afternoon to the FLO President, Mrs. Harjinder Kaur, the incoming President, Mrs. Janvi Phukan, the Presidium, the past Presidents, the GB members, all past and present chairs, and my fellow FLO members. I must admit that this is an extremely special occasion for me. My 5-year journey with FLO has led me to this moment where I stand before this minds and hearts in the country. Today, I begin my term as the 5th chairperson of the Lucknow chapter. And in spite of all my preparations, the import of this office has just truly begun to sink in. They say that behind every successful woman is herself, but I feel every progressing woman is her family. I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to both set of my parents, one who gave birth to me, encouraged me to dream, and the other who have helped me to realize them. My husband, who has applauded every success and shouldered every disappointment, and my 2 beautiful children, who are the biggest cheerleaders and critics too. Thank you, family, for letting me fly. Today, I don this cap, which has been on many able heads of my predecessors, strong-willed, ambitious women, who have added several feathers to it. I would like to make a promise to this August gathering that I will try my very best to be worthy of this cap and this role, and try and add a feather or two of my own. My dream, a very cherished one at that, is to be an agent of change in the social, political, and cultural spheres of our society, one that strives to support women and empower them to pursue their endeavors rather than one that suppresses them. I believe in the words of Michelle Obama that we are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the change we need. One unwritten tenet for my term would be to promote sustainable way of life in all our efforts throughout this year. Keeping in mind the pandemic sweeping the world, sustainability is the guiding light towards achieving sustainable development goals. My dear FLO family, another challenge facing me today is keeping my members involved, engaged, and motivated. This would be the guiding principle behind all my events, workshops, and initiatives. The first area to be addressed in the journey towards empowering women is health. We will be, in particular, discussing and looking at holistic natural remedies for diseases that plague women due to their unhealthy lifestyles, habits, and environment. The next area where we will focus our energies for empowering women is education. Besides designing our plan of aiding education at all three levels, FLO Lucknow is dedicated to treat digital literacy for women as a pillar of equal importance to traditional forms of education, a fact highlighted by the pandemic. The next logical step towards true women empowerment is to make them financially independent. Towards this end, we have planned our skilling programs, keeping in mind the vision and objectives of our incoming president. I'm running out of breath, and yet I feel I've barely scratched the surface. I know that today, times are tough and not what I had wanted them to be. However, with the guidance of my incoming president and seniors, support of my fellow chairs, and with the help of my team and my chapter members, I will be able to make the hardest times into the greatest ones. I truly believe in the saying, tough times never last, but tough people do. And now, my iron ladies, I would like to present them, requesting the Secretariat to please play the video.
I am proud to introduce to you my core committee. These spectacular ladies are the wind beneath my wings, the metal in my spine, and the fountain of my ideas, my steel magnolias. Arushi Tandon, our Senior Vice Chairperson. Seemu Ghai, Vice Chairperson. Swati Verma, our Secretary. Vibha Agarwal, our Treasurer. Smriti Garg, Joint Treasurer. My mentor and guide, Madhuri Halwasia.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Pooja Garg and Team Lucknow, incoming Team Lucknow. May I invite Janvi Fukin to announce the GB members from Lucknow? Janvi, you are on mute.
Okay. A very warm welcome to Lucknow chapter. You all have, Pooja has always reached out ahead of time to understand what we are trying to do in this new normal, the kind of work we will do. We will be innovative. Do not worry about the way forward. It'll happen on its own. It'll happen seamlessly. We just have to have the, the passion and the courage that we have within us. And we, in spite of this, in spite of being in the new normal today, I know we will find innovative ways to reach out. You have been doing a lot of work, like all the chapters have done, trying to think and rethink about the way we will do from the online courses down to grassroots. We will do this together. Yes. So let me introduce Pooja Garg, the Lucknow Chairperson, the Senior Vice Chairperson, Arushi Tandon, and a lot of thanks to immediate past Chair, Madhuri Halwasia. I would also like to introduce Renuka Tandon and Joshna Kaur Habibullah to the FLO governing body 2020. Congratulations, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Janvi. May I request past President Neeta Bhuchra? Are you there, Neeta? Will you please say 2 lines for Lucknow chapter? And how do you find this?
Harjinder, I would like to say one very important thing, that adversity brings out the best in champions, and that you have truly proved. I think we all can clap for Harjinder, because in this new virtual world means the way she has fitted it all, and that also without any prior notice. So heartiest congratulations, Harjinder. And Janvi, we're looking forward to a great year. And Lucknow chapter, we can't forget the wonderful hospitality extended to us during the interstate meet in Lucknow, Madhuri, and all the wonderful work that has been done by you and your team. Heartiest congratulations, and for winning this wonderful award, which is so truly deserved. Madhuri and Pooja, all the very best to you. We know you will shine like a rock star. All the very best.
Thank you, Neeta. Ladies, give me this opportunity of inviting Vinita Bimbet. Vinita, will you please come and say something about Mumbai?
Tanu.
Vinita? Vinita Bimbet, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Harjinder. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Harjinder, first, can I just thank you for being so inclusive and having all of us speak about our chapters. It's really, really very nice of you. I just want to congratulate Anu for a job really well done. And of course, many, many congratulations to Malu, who's a very special person and whom I've known for many years. And we welcome her with open arms, and we're looking forward to Mumbai going to greater heights. And I'd like to just leave you guys with a quote from George Santayana, that we must welcome the future, remembering soon that it will be the past. And we must respect the past, remembering that it was once all that was humanly possible. So here's to the future, girls, and lots of kudos to the past as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinita. So nicely said. Thank you.
Thank you.
We come to our last chapter for today, FLO Kanpur. Can I request IT team to please unmute Kanpur team? Anuradha ji. Yes. The sweetest chairperson that I met in this year of journey as FLO president. You know, she's down to earth, she's simple, she's very true in what she's saying. And she gives you that feeling of a motherly love whenever you talk to her. She is really a person who will take care of everybody around her, and that has shown in her initiatives also. So therefore, the award for this year, grassroots level skill development, goes to FLO Lucknow for really taking care of the grassroots level women. Can I request you to play the slide of the award, please? Anuradha ji, can I request and a few words to us with that motherly love once again?
नमस्कार, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया इस अवार्ड के लिए, और इसका असली क्रेडिट मेरी स्किलिंग टीम को जाता है, जिसने 5 साल से इस फील्ड में काम किया और हिंगूपुर विलेज की एक एक लड़की, एक एक औरत को सक्षम और समर्थ बनाया। तहे दिल से शुक्रिया करती हूँ। My slide, please. My
IT team, yeah.
FLO Kanpur chapter has completed 1 year with 206 members. It was launched as FLO Lucknow Kanpur chapter in 2015.
के लिए तेरे बारे में थोड़ी बोलेगा, तू तो क्यूट सा है वैसे ही, माँ का बेटा यही है। और
Thank you.
Thank you, Anuradha. Please introduce your next team. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have my speech video with you. Can you please play that?
नमस्कार दोस्तों, फ्लो परिवार को कानपुर चैप्टर की तरफ से अनुराधा का प्यार भरा नमन। आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ, अभिनंदन एवं वंदन करती हूँ। कानपुर चैप्टर का पहला साल था। 206 साथियों के साथ ये सफर न जाने कब कैसे गुजर गया, पता ही नहीं चला। मेरी कमेटी हमेशा मेरे साथ थी, कदम से कदम आगे बढ़ाते हुए हम आगे बढ़ते गए और आगे बढ़ते गए। पर इस साल की क्या वो बात है जो मेरे दिल को छू गई। बताना चाहूंगी कि 17 दिशाओं से 17 चैप्टर चेयर्स की एक आवाज गूंज रही थी, हम साथ साथ थे। क्या कभी इतने प्यार से डिफरेंट चैप्टर्स मिलकर काम कर सकते हैं? ये तो कभी सोचा ही नहीं था। क्या अंदाज है, क्या ख्याल है हरजिंदर, आपने इस परिवार को जिस तरीके से संजोया है, हेड्स ऑफ टू यू। बहुत बहुत बधाई देना चाहूंगी, आप बधाई की पात्र हैं, हम सबको आप पर गर्व है। और आगे बढ़ते हैं तो क्या नहीं भूले इजराइल का ट्रिप, कभी नहीं भूल पाएंगे, क्योंकि वो ट्रिप अपने आप में एक ऐसी याद है जो हमेशा दिल के पास रहेगी। पूनम और माधुरी का आतिथ्य कभी भूल ही नहीं सकती हूँ, और माधुरी के साथ पाया कभी ऐसा एहसास ही नहीं हुआ कि कानपुर चैप्टर अलग हो गया है। दिल से शुक्रिया करती हूँ माधुरी, तुम बहुत खास हो मेरे लिए। बहुत दिल था फ्लो अवार्ड्स में आप सभी को कानपुर बुलाने का, पर सपना अधूरा रह गया। तो कोशिश कर रही हूँ आपको कानपुर की अच्छी जगहों पर ले जाने की, अपने सदस्यों के साथ उनके द्वारा गाया और फिल्माया ये एक छोटा सा वीडियो। धन्यवाद, शुक्रिया तहे दिल से आप सभी का।
कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण, फूल खुशियों के बाटे सभी को, सबका जीवन ही बन जाए मधुबन, अपनी करुणा का जल तू बहा के, कर दे पावन हर एक मन का कोना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना।
थैंक यू, धन्यवाद। अच्छा लगा होगा शायद आपको। मैं अपनी बागडोर देना चाह रही हूँ डॉक्टर आरती गुप्ता के हाथों। बहुत ही टैलेंटेड है और मुझे विश्वास है कि ऐसे सारथी के हाथ जो सक्षम भी है, समर्थ भी है, कानपुर चैप्टर अपनी ऊंचाइयों को बहुत ऊंचाइयों तक ले जाएगा, बहुत ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचेगा। धन्यवाद आरती।
Thank you, Anuradha. I want to say something. The way you've spoken today and the way you made this video, I feel like floating a FLO political party today, you know, and you be the spokesperson of that political party. I definitely want to do this. We can't do, I know, but this is the thought which comes to my mind. And she's handed over the baton to Aarti. IT team, can I request you to play the video for the medal exchange? IT team. Aarti, can I invite you to do your acceptance speech, please?
Sure. Thank you, Harjinder ji. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अनुराधा आंटी। आपने एक छोटे से बच्चे को जन्म दिया और आज वो 1 साल का होकर अपना पहला कदम लेने के लिए तैयार है। Thank you. A very good afternoon to everyone. Honorable National President, Mrs. Harjinder Kaur, President-elect, Mrs. Jahanvi Fukan, Presidium, past President's Council, GB members, and my dear colleagues. I'm honored to take on the role of Chairperson FLO Kanpur chapter conferred upon me. This opportunity and privilege is reflective of the confidence that FICCI FLO has in me, and I accept it with gratitude and honor. I'm also very thankful for the encouragement and support that I have received from the Presidium, my past chairs, and especially my predecessor, Dr. Anuradha Varshney. Today, FLO is one of the most powerful voices for women in the country. Although still in a nascent stage, the Kanpur chapter has seen phenomenal growth since its inception. The leadership of past chairs and the efforts of the entire team has been instrumental in empowering many disadvantaged women by bringing positive changes in their lives. However, we must acknowledge that we have only just scratched the surface and we have miles to go. With that view in mind, I present FLO Kanpur's theme for the year 2020-21. Rise, raise, ignite, sustain, and empower. The philosophy of RISE endeavors towards raising awareness and igniting a sustained consciousness that mobilizes the women to come together and empower each other. Today, we are faced with a global pandemic. It is more relevant than ever to join hands towards a unified goal, the power to empower. The current situation is certainly daunting, but I have full faith in the collective efforts of my team, and it will be my earnest endeavor that FLO Kanpur chapter will make positive, significant, and enduring contributions while facing this challenge. As one of the youngest chairpersons, I look upon the wisdom and the guidance of my elders and the enthusiasm and spirit of my peers. I'm extremely thankful to those special people in my life who support me, encourage me, and believe in me. My friends and family, my both sets of parents, my brothers, my husband, and my biggest champion, my 10-year-old daughter. Their unflinching faith in me gives me the courage to rise above my own inhibitions and aim towards nothing less than the very sky. And I'm positive that with everyone's support and wishes, the year ahead shall not only be an exciting responsibility, but also an unprecedented opportunity to learn and evolve as an individual and as a member of this wonderful community. It is time for all of us to work together towards tomorrow by breaking down all walls and barriers that have been built around us. Let us all rise together, and since we are going to rise, we might as well shine. Can I please ask the IT team to play my team video?
As H.E. Lucock wisely said, no one can whistle a symphony. It takes a whole orchestra to play it. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the core committee of FLO Kanpur for 2020-21. Leading from the front, we have our immediate past chairperson, Dr. Anuradha Varshne, an extremely dedicated person who believes in less talking and more working. Our senior vice chair, Kanika Vaid, is an artist by heart, with immense determination and the best work ethics one can ask for. Next is our vice chair, Pooja Gupta, an entrepreneur and interior designer by profession. When Pooja puts her heart, mind, soul, and sweat into something, nothing seems impossible. Next is our treasurer, Meenu Jhunjhunwala. She is the reason behind the immaculate finance reports the FLO Kanpur chapter has had ever since inception. Meticulous and thorough are synonymous with Meenu. Next is our secretary, Shruti Jhunjhunwala. Hard work and reliability are her strengths. And finally, we have our extremely simple and yet one of the most hardworking members, our joint treasurer, Jyoti Agarwal.
Thank you very much. I would like to thank Harjinder ji for giving us this opportunity for such a wonderful change of guard and get together for this beautiful occasion.
Thank you and congratulations, Aarti, for a wonderful team. Janvi Fuken, please.
Yes. Very well done, Aarti. Congratulations and welcome to FLO 2020. You were, with the situation of the pandemic, I know that you were worried and anxious about how we were going to take this forward. But you do know that with every disruption, there comes innovation. And innovation will be the key for us. I know your chapter especially is in trying times with pandemic, but we will think together and make that difference for our about goals despite the pandemic, and do not be discouraged. We will be all in this together. We will innovate, we will think differently and do this together. So I look forward to having you in FLO, in the governing body. And this is your chairperson, Dr. Aarti Gupta. Senior vice chairperson is Kanika Vaid, and the immediate past chair, Anuradha Varshne. Thank you very much, and welcome to FLO 2020.
Thank you, Janvi. Do we have Vasvi Bharatram, past president of FLO, with us? Vasvi, are you there? Okay, do we have
We should have.
Okay. Can I request Renuka Shahji from Kolkata to say something from for Kanpur chapter? Renuka Shah. Renuka Shah.
To try to come on.
Okay. Usha Agarwala ji, are you there?
Yes, Usha. Unmute.
Usha Agarwal ji,
अब ये जो लास्ट में अगर आप थोड़ा ध्यान नहीं देंगे हेल्प सकता अभी पानी
Hello.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
First, congratulations, Harjinder, for making this virtual change of guard happen. I mean, it's really, really wonderful. And I'd like to congratulate Anuradha ji for this commendable work throughout this year. And a warm welcome to the new team, Aarti Gupta, and I wish them all the best for the coming year. Congratulations.
Thank you, Usha ji. So, ladies, with this we come to end of day 1 of our change of guard. We might have done some, mistakes here and there, but please forgive us in case we've forgotten anything. It was unintentional because this is for first time for us also. And I welcome the new team with open arms and congratulate all of you who are coming in as the new team of FLO 2020-21. I congratulate the team which worked with me tirelessly the whole year through, and job well done, ladies, 2019-20. Can I invite Ujjwala Singhania, Vice President of FLO, to do vote of thanks, please? Ujjwala Singhania.
Namaste. Thank you, Harjinder. This was an amazing experience, and you have put the whole thing together very nicely. I like to congratulate all the chairperson coming in, and I wish you all the best. And also the past chairperson, you have done amazing work, and really proud of you all. And I wish you all the best. Thank you. Look forward for another day tomorrow.
Ladies, I look forward to see you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock for next 6 chapters. See you till then. I think, yeah, let's all clap together for the teams who worked so well and the teams which are coming in.
And let me say a word for Harjinder. Very well done, Harji. And you've been innovative, and this is the best example of how you've made this seem so seamless. So never get used to this, ladies. This is going to be the way forward. And Harji, with her IT background, has been some appropriately in your term.
Absolutely.
Because everybody, I'm also there. Hi, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Harjinder.
Hi. Harjinder. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And the new team.
Thank you. Ravi, I want to say the 1 second here. I love the way you call me Harji. I feel like there is a boyfriend of mine who's taking my name with all the love. Harji, so sweet, it's so musical. So thank you so much for calling me by the name Harji. Okay, Ranjana ji, you were saying something?
I said I joined late, but I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I'm missing the huggies and the buggies and meeting.
Right.
And
yeah. Thank you.
Harjinder, sorry I missed you.
That's
all. Sorry.
Never mind, tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow, certainly.
And we will call you Harji. It's a good name. Harji is a good name.
Yes.
Harji.
Harjinder, great job.
Thank you, Jayanti. Thank you.
It was really well done. Really, really from my heart.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And the new team, welcome.
Thank you, Ranjana ji. We are here.
Bye,
But I'm
Janvi.
not IT person, so I'll constantly need Harji behind me for this. So we'll do this together. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Looking forward, Janvi.
Usha ji, hi.
Janti, thank you.
Hi.
Thanks, Ujjwala. Look forward to working together, all of you.
Hi.
Looking forward to working together.
Hi, Anjana.
Hi. Hi, Renu.
Hi.
अच्छी लग रही हो आप भी and Smriti, you too. I can see you now on the screen.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm well. I like this chatting session after the work is done.
The work is
I
over.
like this change of guard. Actually, you can be there. You can attend each and every change of guard. Instead of like.
I know. I mean,
it's not possible to go every place for the incoming president. It's really fantastic.
Tomorrow, same 11 o'clock, Harjinder?
Yes. 11 o'clock.
Okay. Okay then.
And bye, everyone.
Bye. Congratulations.
Congrats, everyone.
Bye,
In
everyone.
FLO for 22 years.
And all the best to the incoming teams.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all.
Thank you, Suniti.
Harjinder, I've been in FLO for 22 years. First time I've attended so many changes of guard in so many chapters.
And you'll attend more, Kiran, tomorrow also. You'll attend many more.
Next time, and
We all will.
Suggest you all. Yeah, very well done.
It's the new norm.
Hello, new norm. It's a great experience to be physically present, sharing every chapter's accolades. It felt really nice.
Yeah.
I think
Thank you. It's really good.
Congratulations to the new team.
Thank you, Ritu.
And Harjinder, very well put.
Here, it's a short.
Congratulations, Harjinder. Welcome, Janvi. Welcome to the new team. Looking forward to working with you now. Awesome.
Thank you very much, Payal. Okay.
Looking forward, Janvi, to your yard. Looking forward. So tomorrow we meet again.
We will meet again, and maybe we should have a virtual cup of tea together at the end of it.
That's a good idea. Brilliant idea.
Now let's go and have a physical lunch together now. Let's all each go and have a physical lunch.
Get cookies with those
Great
globes,
idea.
sticky cookies. Okay, ladies. So I think it's
Bye.
Okay,
Yeah, bye, everybody.
All the best.
Tomorrow.
Well done.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Nine 9806 C 9806 C.
Bye, Ujjwala.
Bye. See you. Just
See you.
typing something. Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.